Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Spiritual View. I'm Wendy, and I'm just going to be doing a reading today for whoever needs to hear this message, just going into September, whatever message wants to come through. Please remember to join us for our lives. We have lives every Monday and Friday. Monday, it starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Friday, it starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a really good chance for you to get a free little reading. If you put in the comments your question, um, then if one of us is drawn to you and your question, then it's a good chance for you to get a little mini reading during those lives. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. So going into September, let's see what wants to come through. Okay. First, we have manage to be glad. Uh, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So things, have been kind of rough, I think, for a lot of us lately, especially with Mercury in retrograde and all of these things. Plus, the energy has just been kind of weird, right? So try and slow down and find the happiness around you. Okay, you can find beauty and happiness in little moments. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just stop, that the stop and smell the flowers saying, it's a saying for a reason. I remember a long time ago, I lived in a really big city, and it was, all this hustle and bustle around me. And I was working right in the heart of downtown, and I'd go out on my lunch break and I'd find, a relatively quiet place to sit. And I just kind of, take in the present moment where I was, and you could hear maybe musicians playing, on the street corner, or you'd see like little flowers sprouting up somewhere, or um, you'd hear, birds singing, or the cicadas in the trees, or, just little things where if you take a minute, then you can really find the beauty, and it can really change your mood um, really quickly in these little small things. Just, slow down and notice the things around you. Okay. Then we have investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting, right? I think, again, just kind of slow down. Really, think about what it is that you want to do before you do it. Take that, introspective look. Ask, why? Why am I doing this? Is this how I want to be spending my time? Is this what I want to be doing moving forward? I mean, our time here is short and it's precious, and we shouldn't be wasting it on things that don't make us happy, that don't bring us any joy at all. I mean, we all have things that we have to do that we don't want to do, and that they're necessary to have happen. Yes. But, if you can try to have a goal in mind and think about, well, what do I really want to be moving towards? What do I really want to be putting my energy towards? Right. Then you're not wasting your time. I mean, you still have to do the things that you have to do, but if you're taking those little steps in moving forward in the direction that you actually want to be going in to get back what you want to be getting, because, the energy you put out there is also what you attract back to yourself, right? So you want to think about the energy you want to be putting out there and what you want to be attracting back. So take the time to slow down and think about what it is that you want to do. Okay, then we have changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Okay, so I think once you take the time to really slow down and think about what it is that you want to do, then things are going to start speeding up. Okay, and you're going to have some change here. You're going to have, because suddenly you'll have some clarity maybe, and things will start moving quicker in the direction that you want it to, right? All right, let's see what message wants to come through following that. Pull a few more cards and then I'll go through them all. Okay. All right. So for some of you, you're leaving behind something or someone that you loved. Okay. So you could be leaving a relationship, you could be leaving a job, or just a situation, and there's maybe a little bit of heartache there. Um, but it's a necessary move. So you need to leave it behind you, and you're moving towards a new way of thinking about things. So you're moving away from this, but towards something new. And the swords are thoughts, so you're thinking about things in a different way to move forward, right? And you want this to happen, okay, because you have the Nine of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands, where you are coming to the end of a cycle. So you're ready to process, you're ready to kind of talk about it, to work through it, right? You're ready to come to the end of that. For some of you, you're starting a new path, okay? Maybe you started a new business or a new job, or you're just moving again from an old situation to a new situation, where you're creating more stability for yourself, more grounding energy. This is very much earth energy. Okay. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So really getting grounded, bringing in new abundance, new stability, that kind of thing. Of course, this can make you feel really unsure about what you think about things. Like it feels like you're bringing ideas to the table, but there's something missing, or there's or you're waiting on someone else and you don't know what's going on with that person, right? So you might be feeling a little bit lost right now. Like maybe you feel like you don't have all of the pieces or all of the information that you need to move forward. And you might feel like you're missing out on some of the signs or an opportunity, and you're just not seeing it. Okay. So this kind of confusion or frustration can also lead to this, which is a tower moment. Okay. And I pulled some extra cards for this tower to see kind of what that was about. And these are some major cards. Okay. And the tower, that's Sag energy. Okay. We've got the devil here. That's Capricorn. So I think you're not even going to see this coming. I think this tower monster is going to kind of come out of left field. And we've got the death card. That's Scorpio. You've got a major change happening for you. Okay. So you're not going to be ready for it. It's just going to happen. It's going to be this huge change, and it's going to create all of these opportunities and different paths that you could go on. Okay. But in order to figure out the next step that you want to take, you've got the Hermit here, which is Virgo energy. That's that introspection, right? We were talking about that here with that investigate card, right? So you want to be thinking about, how do I want to use my time? What do I really want to be doing in moving forward? So take a beat. Okay. Think about it. Really think about what you want to do in moving forward. I, I'm getting this message in my head. It's like, think, McFly, think. If you remember from like Back to the Future, right? It's like, so think about what you want to do. Really, give it the time that it deserves to be clear about how you want to move forward, because it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big change. Okay. And you're going to need someone to help you to pull on your strength. All right. This is Leo. And so this is other people around you, and I think you're gonna need that support, of somebody letting you know, like, yeah, you can do this. Yes, you're taking the right steps. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Because ultimately, I mean, you want to be happy, right? And again, this is Leo energy again, of the sun and happiness. I mean, that's kind of your goal is, this is supposed to represent like your secret desires. So you're just looking for your happiness. Like, what do I want to be doing? What do I really want to be going towards? And then for your outcome, you have the King of Wands. So I'm thinking, follow your bliss. Okay. Just take the time to slow down, right? Create your happiness, right? Find the beauty in the mundane, figure out, start small, right? Start small in just kind of being in the present and thinking about, okay, this makes me happy. This doesn't make me happy. I mean, have you ever seen like the Marie Kondo thing of like the spark of joy, like where you're going through stuff and you're getting rid of stuff? It's like, does this bring me joy? No, then get rid of it. If it does, then keep it, right? Kind of the same thing, kind of take an inventory of, what's really important to me, right? So then sometimes you got to ask questions to figure out what that is. And that totally makes sense. So remember, you've got that hermit card, very much so. So take the time to really look inside of yourself and be your own guide and figure out what it is that you want to do. And then that change is going to come quickly. Because remember, we've got that death card with the changed in the night. You're changing quickly, right? So it's a big deal. It's going to be a big thing. It's kind of like taking a hard right, but it's going to create great opportunities coming in that will lead to your happiness so that you can follow your bliss. Okay. So follow your bliss. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Before I let you go, I did want to see if any of you wanted to put in the comments, maybe some things that you'd like to hear from my readings, maybe some topics that I haven't brought up before. If you have, there's something that you're interested in and you'd like to see more of, please comment. And if I see anything that, hey, sparks joy that I'm in tune with, then maybe I'll make a video related to that sometime in the future. Okay. So I'd love your guys' feedback. You just let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see in my readings in the future. That would be great. Again, please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Take care.